compressor as well. So stay tuned for that. And then I can also charge things because I'm wrapping up this day and then charging right now midnight. And at midnight, we got a very special day ahead, so stay tuned. The Amazon Fire 8-inch is here. Finally here. It's in stock and it's coming up at midnight. And what we have in colors and price, stay tuned for that. It's going to be a big midnight hour. What's going on? Well, we're in the midst of an event as well for Q card lovers. Q card lovers, this, by the way, is an opportunity for you to sign up for a Q card right now. And if you want to get it, put things on 5Z payments if you want to on your Q card. But if you don't have one, sign up, apply. You get $60 credited to your account. Is that just today or is that today and tomorrow, Mr. Producer? Because yeah, if you want to take advantage of that, that's pretty amazing if you do that on the weekend, especially when it comes to that tablet coming up at midnight. So stay tuned for that. Going to be a big 11 o'clock hour and a big midnight hour. So there's a lot to get to. And here's what I want to add to that. If you're a fan of Halo, if you're a fan of any Halo Bolt, call me. Give me your Halo hero story, 1-800-395-1601. I don't care when you bought it, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, millions have been spoken for. What we have here is colors and the lowest price. First time we've ever had this guy, the Halo Bolt Air. That's the word, the Halo Bolt Air Jumpstart and air compressor, along with an emergency tool that can literally, if you're stuck in your car after an accident, can't get out of that car because your seatbelt is stuck, can slice right through a seatbelt. That's coming along with it. You get the jump starter cables, you get the air compressor, and you get these fun colors too. Never before at this price. So there's a couple of blues here. One is called the Neptune blue. One is called the Botanical blue. Another bright color is this abstract apricot. Classic colors are black and platinum, and we also have a deep blush. So a pink, deep blush, platinum, and then black, and then the fun patterns as well. This is the actual unit. I'm telling you. It's also already last call in the Botanical blue, all right? About 150 of those can be had. So this has been on before. Millions and millions of Halo Bolts have been ordered in the past. This is the famous Air, the one that when it debuted, it took off, and it's never, ever been this price before. So a big story on that one. Here comes Sarah Codalesi. She's our guest for the next hour. We're going to put this thing through its paces. And I know we're going to talk, you're going to talk, I'm going to talk. Probably loud and fast, but I'm also going to do some listening as well, Sarah, because we love it when our Halo Bolt users, these Halo heroes, come in and tell their stories. So first of all, welcome in.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. You know, I love the stories as much as you do, and I'm sure, you know, throughout the hour too. I'll go ahead and I'll ask you some of what your favorite ones were, but Rick, everything about Halo, you know, kind of taken to the next level. We know Halo from being able to charge our devices, right? Keeping us powered, whether it be on the go in the event of a power outage. The Bolt side of it gives us the chance to jumpstart our car. And this one right here is the most powerful Halo Bolt that we have ever presented. The Air side of it, of course, we have that integrated air pump to kind of help you when you get that low tire pressure warning or that flat tire, or you simply just need to inflate, you know, soccer season, right? Soccer ball, basketball, really anything, you know, at your fingertips where you need it. But the plus side of this, Rick, I love it. This Halo Bolt Air actually has a diagnostic tool inside that lets you know instantly when your car does not start, is it in fact the battery? Well, this Halo Bolt is going to let you know if it is the battery, and we can jumpstart it for you.
And if it is the battery, guess what's going to happen?
Right.
No more jumper cables, no more other vehicle.
Right.
If you're jump starting like an SUV, like a Ford F-150, this is all you need. These little guys right here. Sparks, bye-bye. Not going to have them. You hook this guy up to this guy, hook him onto your car, come on over here, and when you do, hook that up to that up, touch that button, let it go to green. We're going to show you this during the show, and start your car. It's not a trickle charge. So if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, 30 below, you're in Duluth, and you need to start that car now, it's going to start that car up. I don't care what you paid for your car, $20, $30, $40, $50, $70,000. Some of these new Wranglers and stuff out there, some of these new Jeeps, I'm telling you, your battery's dead, you're not going anywhere. So opportunity knocks. This should be in every car in America and every home in America. So here's what I'm going to do. Here is how it works. Sarah, give me the play-by-play on what's happening if people have never seen this before.
Yeah, this is amazing because, again, it weighs just 2.5 pounds. It's portable, it's compact, but it really is going to help you when you have that dead car battery. You do not need the assistance of roadside assistance or flagging down a stranger. You can see right there, we include those spark-free jumper cables for you. You press the button, it cycles through those safety checks for you. solid light means you can jump your car. This one, 2 USB ports, and they're actually fast charging USB ports. So your devices charge faster when plugged into the bolt. We have that integrated air pump for you as well. So again, you can take care of what you need to with your car
This is
wherever you
huge.
need. You bring the power of the Halo Bolt with you. So low tire pressure, we got you covered. And here's the thing, Rick, we have so many safety features built into the Halo Bolt. We will not let you fail when it comes to jump starting, and we will not let you overinflate when it comes to inflating your car tire or just simply, mountain bike tires or your sporting equipment. We actually, with this bundle, include 2 ways to recharge it. We have that wall charger for you, and we also have a car charger for you. Why that's important is, we are deep into hurricane season through November, and then we simply roll into winter, right? November, ice, storms. Well, if you lose power at home, you can recharge this in the car. So that's what we love about it.
And wall,
Yep.
car and wall. Directions, here it is. It's
Mm-hmm.
like 1, 2, 3, and number 3 is start car. I'm telling you. But it'll
Right.
also charge things, do so much more. We always talk about the car, and it's amazing. It's essential for the car. But if you have a power outage, like millions and millions and millions of people have just in the last couple of months, now you've got power to charge things. Like midnight special value. It's going to rock. I'm getting 2 of these. This is the 8-inch Amazon Fire. I'm charging it right now. I'm going to give you some stats in a little bit on how long you can charge these things. But here's what I got to let you know. This is a lower price than when the Halo Bolt first came out and it didn't have the air compressor. And it did not have the air compressor. So day in, day out, this is $159. $159. The Halo emergency tool, by the way, that smashes the window, that cuts through that seatbelt, another 13 added on, that's 173. So this is the first time at this sale price. Let me repeat. First time at this sale price is on 5 payments of $20.99. That's a huge savings, a huge deal, but it's priceless once you use it, and so many of us have. I'm going to go through the solid colors. There is a black. There is a platinum. And the pink is called Deep Blush if you're using automated ordering, if you're tapping the app right now. And then we have some fun patterns. This guy, by the way, this is another solid. It's called the Neptune Blue. Right here. This is called the Botanical. The flowers is called the Botanical Blue. Very limited. About 100 of those to go around. And this one right here, this is called the Abstract Apricot. So getting fancy with the Halo. Great gift idea, by the way. Like, wait a minute, what is that? It's an air compressor. Like on the side of the road, you need air in your tire now, you can do it. You can fill that baby up. And you need power, you can do it. So we just talked about the car story. And we're going to jump that in a second, but here's the runtime. Like if your power goes out and it's at home, like what can you do with this? Well, take a look at some of the stats. This is the most powerful Halo Bolt that we've ever offered. Look at what you can do. Look at the run times. Sarah, this is amazing.
Yeah. And this is amazing again, because think about this. This is, power at your fingertips. It really does become like your personal power station. An iPad Air, 8.5 hours. iPhone 10s, over 80 hours. But on the Samsung side, and again, this is only a small sampling of the devices that this is going to work with, you can actually recharge your Samsung Galaxy S9 over 130 times. But take a look at this, Rick. These are just, some of the things that Halo Bolt, again, wherever you want to have it, will help you out of a sticky situation.
Wow.
Jumpstart your car, your truck, your SUV. It's going to inflate your car tires, your inflatables, your mountain bike tires. But on your everyday side, of course, maybe it's, entertainment. It is maybe your drone, your kids' gaming systems, your phones and your tablets. But the idea, again, behind Halo is you're able to charge what you want, when you want, and where you want. And now, again, because we have that Halo Bolt side of it, you can jumpstart the instant you realize that you have a dead battery.
Now, if you've got a car, an SUV, and you need to jumpstart it 96 times, don't blame the Halo. It's time for a new SUV, 96 times. But that shows how many times you can use it again and again and again.
Right.
So I asked people to call in a second ago. Elizabeth from Washington did. Elizabeth, nice to have you here. How are you?
Hi. Great. And that Halo really came in handy for me. I work in healthcare. I live about an hour and a half out from my shifts. And a lot of times when I'm driving home, I'm so tired I just have to pull over. Well, the last week I took a little nap. Mm-hmm. I had forgotten to turn stuff off, and my car wouldn't start. My battery was dead. And then I remembered I had that Halo, and I popped the hood, hooked it up, and it was like instantly my car started, and I was like, oh, yay, because I was so exhausted, and I didn't want to have to wait for somebody to help me and all that other nonsense. I love that thing.
Oh.
I mean, I'm thinking that when we're done here, if you can, like, put me back to whoever, because I think I need to get a second one, because also I live out in a rural area, like I said, and the power goes out sometimes, and it'd be just nice to have that, in the house.
In the car and in the house. So you're sitting there on the side of the road and you've got nowhere to go because your battery's dead. So if you did not have this Halo Bolt, if you didn't have it, you'd have to call somebody, you'd have to wait, you might be scared, the weather might change. It was worth every penny, wasn't it?
And I don't want some, I know there are nice people out there, but I don't want, I'm afraid of also a stranger stopping and helping me because they could be, I don't know if they're a fruit bat or not.
I don't either. There's a lot of nice people out there. There's a lot of not nice people out there as well. So if you can just
I'd rather just rely on my own.
That's awesome. Hey, Elizabeth, I'll bet you that when you use this thing, the most difficult part was opening up the hood. Like, how do I open up the hood of my car? I forgot these new things.
You know what? This car I have is relatively new to me, and that's funny you said that because, yes, it was.
We hear that all the time. Like, how do I open up the stupid hood? I got to change my oil. I don't even know. You pop, boom. Okay, now I got it. Hook the black up to the black, the red up to the red. Did it start up right away? Did it like? It wasn't like.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how fast.
That's great. It's great. It's great. Elizabeth, great way to.
I don't have a small car. I have I don't know if I'm allowed to say brands.
Well, what is it? Yeah, say it.
It's a Subaru Forester.
No, you're not allowed to say that. Yes, you are. That's great.
Okay.
Subaru Forester starts right up. Elizabeth, you rock. I'm glad it works, and we so appreciate you taking the time to call in, okay?
Okay, will you put me back to the salesperson so I can just get another one?
Do we have that technology, guys? Do we have that capability? Yes, we do. Do not hang up. We're here to help you, okay? Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thanks.
Great call. Great call. Hey, 1-800-395-1601. Are you like Elizabeth? Do you have a story like that? Halo Hero means you're helping somebody else out. Halo Hero means you're helping yourself out. This is the first time ever, did I get this right? At this low price. First time presented at this low price. Never. So you've seen it before, but not at this price. And it's worth every penny of $159, Sarah. So take me through what Elizabeth just went through. Could you kind of on your end, show us?
Absolutely. So I have pulled my car into the garage just to kind of show you I physically can't get another car in here even if I wanted to. So that's where the Halo Bolt comes into play. So full disclosure, this does not have a dead car battery, but if you follow me down here, I have a dead car battery just to show you how awesome the Halo Bolt is. So again, what Elizabeth did is, one, she had to remember that she had the Bolt. In addition to opening the hood, sometimes remembering that you have it is kind of tricky too, but this is what she had to do. Red to red, black to black. Now, Rick, this brand new diagnostic tool that we have right now, this is letting me know that the voltage of this battery is reading 3.7 volts. That is not enough to jumpstart this car. It needs to be actually anything over between 11 and 12 volts. But all she had to do was hit the button. It's going to blink, it's going to cycle, it's going to go through all the safety checks. It just turned solid, but take a look at this. It just jumped to 12.2 volts. And you saw this. This is real time. In a matter of seconds, she can now jump back in her car, didn't have to ask for anybody. She didn't have to wait for anybody, but she was able to do this on her own. But Rick, she said something really important. She said she's in healthcare. Well, I want you to know, and I've mentioned this before, my oldest daughter just graduated. She's an RN. She lives 10 hours from me, also working crazy hours in the middle of the night. The fact that she can do this on her own, and if by chance she hooked it up incorrectly, she's going to hit the button, it's flashing red, and it lets me know there was no spark.
I was going to say, where are the sparks, everybody? Everybody watching right now, we're live. That's not on tape. That's not a computer animation. There are no sparks. And the fear of sparks and some sort of flash thing is what people hire other people to do it. They call the three-letter people to, hey, help me out right now. You have that right there in your own glove box, right there in your own trunk. You can keep it in the cold, you can keep it in the heat, it doesn't matter. There's a big light on the end, by the way. So if there's a power outage, there it is, by the way. Hey,